दाबोळेच्या एका तरणाट्याचेर धार वस्तून वार केल्याक गुरुदास नागवेकराचेर वास्को पुलिशेन कागाळ नोंद केल्या। मेळिल्ले म्हायती प्रमाण दाबोळेचो तरणाटो बिज्जू पिलाय हो एक ल्हानसो वेवसाय चलयता। त्याच्या दुकानार बिज्जू आनी गुरुदास हांच्या मदीं भासाभास जाली। हे प्रकरण तापल्यान गुरुदासान बिज्जूचेर धार वस्तून वार केलो आनी थळसून ताणें पळ काडलो। गुरुदासाचो शोध चालू आसा अशें वास्कोचे पीआय नॉलास्को परेरा हांणी सांगले।
In this connection, we have registered an offence under section 326 504 IPC against accused Gurudas Nagvekar, who is presently absconding. In this particular case, Gurudas state one Biju Perampili, age 22 years, resident of Daboli. We have also recorded evidence in this case. Further investigation in progress.
GOTV खातीर सिद्धया हिरेमठ। विधानसभेचे अधिवेशन जावन 6 महिने पुराय जाल्ल्यान राज्यपालांनी एकतर अधिवेशन आपोवचें ना जाल्यार विधानसभा बरखास्त करून राष्ट्रपती राजवट लागू करची अशी मागणी काँग्रेसीन केल्या। संविधानाच्या 174 कलमा खाला अधिवेशनाचे समन्स जारी करपाचो अधिकार राज्यपालांक आसा। राज्यपाल आपणाक जाय तेन्ना अधिवेशन आपोवपाक शकता, पूण 2 अधिवेशनां मदीं 6 महिन्यां परस चड काळ आसपाक जायना अशें फालेरो हांणी काँग्रेस हावजीन घेतिल्ल्या पत्रकार परिशदेंत सांगलें।
I'll make it short because our leader of opposition also is going to talk about it. It is now up to the governor. Governor is the custodian of the Constitution of India. Governor is duty bound to hold and uphold the Constitution and the provisions under the Constitution. Governor is supposed to ensure that the rule of law is followed. He is duty bound to exercise his discretion either to summon the House or to dissolve the House if no summoning is done. And Congress party demands that the governor should uphold the constitutional mandate and not act as the rubber stamp of the government if he or she fails in her duty. With this, I feel that it is very, very clear that the constitutional provision has to be honored, has to be protected by Her Excellency the Governor of Goa.
I also feel that it's very strange that the law of government servants sending postal ballots they can either send them by post or drop them in the ballot box wherever they are in different constituencies, the mamladars, etc. But I don't see for a small tiny state like Goa to have 1 month for the government servants to vote when the whole state has voted within 1 day. They may be on any election duty. This duty is practically over. And now the ballot boxes, wherever they are, where votes have been collected, or some people are collecting these votes and putting them in the boxes, which is not fair. We have brought it to the notice of the returning officers also that every individual who brings his cast vote in an envelope, it is he who should sign. But we have found that some people bring 4 votes and put them in the box. This has happened in my constituency, my area.
GOTV खातीर रवींद्र दळवी। राज्यपालांनी एकतर विधानसभा बरखास्त करून राष्ट्रपती राजवट लागू करची नाजाल्यार अधिवेशन आपोवपाचे अशी मागणी ॲडव्होकेट आयरिश रॉड्रिक्स हांणी केल्या. ह्या प्रकरणात न्यायालयात याचिका दाखल करपाची शिटकावणी तांणी दिल्या. मुखेल सचिवाक तशी तांणी कायदेशीर नोटीस धाडल्या.
I have today served a legal notice on the Chief Secretary of Goa, giving the Goa government 24 hours to either summon a session of the Goa Legislative Assembly as is required by law, or to dissolve the Assembly. As per Article 174 of the Constitution of India, there cannot be a gap of more than 6 months between the two sessions. So the last session of the Goa Legislative Assembly was held on 31st of August 2016. So the government has to have a session before 3rd of March 2017. Now the government is not ready to dissolve the Legislative Assembly, despite the Law Department having given a very clear report advising the government that it is fit and proper for the government to dissolve the assembly, because otherwise they would be in violation of Article 174 of the Constitution. I have in my notice to the Chief Secretary also drawn his attention that he, as the Chief Executive Officer of the administration now, it is his bounden duty to advise the Honorable Governor, Her Excellency, on the exact position of law, because the Governor has to either suo motu summon the session of the Goa Legislative Assembly, because as per law she has powers without the advice of the Chief Minister to summon the session of the Goa Legislative Assembly to meet the mandate of 174. In the alternative, the governor should dissolve the assembly, because otherwise the functioning of this government would be illegal, because since there has been no session within 6 months, anything done by this government would be illegal. So I have clearly pointed out the position of law in my legal notice to the Chief Secretary, and I hope the government opens its eyes to the reality, because it is the government's own law department which has very clearly told the government that it has to dissolve the assembly, because otherwise the government would be in violation of the mandate, and there would be a constitutional breakdown in terms of Article 174 of the Constitution of India. Now I hope better sense prevails in the government. I have also sought an appointment with the Honorable Governor, Her Excellency Madam Mrudal Sinha, to explain to her the position. Otherwise I would be constrained to move the Honorable Bombay High Court on Monday, seeking appropriate orders and directions to the government in this regard, because as a citizen I cannot allow the law to be violated, and this government over the last 5 years has violated every law possible, and now in its final stage it is also violating bigger law.
GOTV खातीर रवींद्र दळवी.